It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime.
The sun has gone down and the mercury going down as well. To be expected, I guess, here on an autumn night just outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Now a 1,000-yard rusher, a season to go. Antonio Gibson with it. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Throwing. Heineke. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 77 yards. And the Commanders need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or
a pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Throwing, Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
A first down carry for Barkley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now Jones. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley from 4 yards out. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
This offense has been sustaining a nice, long, successful drive here. Now they're looking to finish it off. First and goal in the red zone. They'll run with Gibson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Heineke to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel from 8 yards out. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the...
Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. From the gun on third down, Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't... Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. A big 30-yard play on third. So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised.
Looking to throw again on second down. Heineke. Looking and finding Thomas in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas from 13 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
certainly looked like some.
This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. They'll run with Gibson. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. How about this offensive line? Themselves take over this game. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A strong 8. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On the draw, it's Gibson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. That one looks like he'll throw here. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Heineke. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but
no hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. So the book on this one. So it's Washington getting the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.